Woodford?
What's up, Woodford?
Corey here.
And Emily here.
Emily here.
Are we doing the robot?
The robot. I feel a little robotic, man. Getting back into it.
You gotta get loose.
Getting loose. Gotta feel loosey goosey. We got some medicine to get a little loose here. We're back in the studio. Yeah, back in the studio, working on all cylinders here. Good to be back. School, man.
It is. It's in session.
In
First
sesh.
week, 2 days down, 3 days down. No, 2 days down.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's I mean, we talked about it. It's a little bittersweet, you know, getting back in this new routine. Like, oh, wait a second, I've got pickup at 2:00. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta, remember that.
And I have like times I have to wake up. I have to, you know.
Oh yeah. So we just did a show at Southside.
Speaking of all this is making, I'm just gonna jump right in.
I could jump right in. I'll take a little bit too
All right.
of the wine. We'll save the bourbon for later. But
all right.
But man, you know, we were at Southside. Go back and watch that episode. It's really cool. Had a lot of good memories. Had a lot of good nostalgic memories. You know, I love the nostalgic stuff. But mainly because we're doing a Teacher Preach Month. We're doing BTS Month, Back to School. And that's, you know, Kinetic brings us the education through their bandwidth, their high fiber, and all that good stuff.
They're
all the
powering schools, powering education,
powering us.
Communication, powering us. That's right.
Our intro is literally plug in, and the fiber travels up and lights us up. So
that's right.
Thank you, Kinetic. Thank you, everybody there.
They're always such great partners to us.
They are, and partners, man. You know, teachers. They really every month should be Teacher Appreciation Month, but this we're hyper focusing on them. We're running a contest by commenting on this post on the show, or you know, on any other past posts. We've got a few entries now, or quite a few entries now actually. We're running it all month. We want to surprise a teacher with a $100 gift card to Kroger.
Yes, and all you have to do is tag them in the post or put their name down and tell us just a little bit about why, what they did, tell a story, whatever it is, just why you're nominating them, what impact they made on you.
If you can, we've had several people just throw a name in, which is great. But if you like give us a little extra memory or something, we'll probably read it. Maybe a little boost, maybe a little. You put your name in a couple more times. So yeah, we're excited about it. Yes, Teacher Preach.
It really is. I mean, when you entrust your kids and the job that they have to do, not only to keep them safe and all the things throughout the day, but then to teach them something in the middle of it, it's a huge job. And
it is a huge job.
Sometimes it can be underappreciated. So we want to just make sure they know they are 100% appreciated.
Absolutely.
By Woodford County, by us.
Like underappreciated, or just like it's so easy just to let it go, like not think about it.
Right.
Like it's taken care of. And,
yes, that's a better way to put it.
I'm definitely. I have teachers in my family, so I got to watch out what I say there. Maybe even we need to give them a little bit of wine to wind down. That's what we do.
Wind down.
Mm-hmm,
I love it. Wind up, wind down.
Absolutely.
But why not in the end?
Why not? Yeah, we're about there. We've started early, but I want to talk a little bit about something I'm actually missing right now. J&B Food Mart. Just yesterday, right after, and this is a great time, right after drop off.
Yeah.
I drove straight over to JB Food Mart. You were behind me, actually. You turned into the chamber, but I walked in there and got me a breakfast sandwich.
Did you? Well, okay, so I wasn't. I don't know. I forget when. Anyway.
I'll have one next show.
When school is in, or I forget which day and time, but I zipped right in and I got, because their gas prices are so good.
Yeah.
The best in
They're
Woodford
great.
County. So I always get my gas there. And I pulled in and zipped right in and I thought, like everybody's at school or doing stuff, so it's perfect. I just zipped right in.
Got it.
Filled up my tank for
I
that
walked
great
right
price.
in, and it was super quick. I got my I keep talking. I'm gonna bring next episode off. I'll get a breakfast sandwich, and I'll bring it in, because I mean, and I'm not. I mean, it is like.
Did you eat the whole thing?
Oh God, yeah, I ate the whole thing.
Devoured it. What'd you go with?
Bacon and egg on a biscuit, man. Just amazing.
I'm not an egg person, so that never gets me going. But I do
I did
like.
not know that about you.
Yeah. That's like the only food I don't really do is eggs. But
Is it the texture or what?
yeah, it's just like a whole. It's like a whole thing. It's been since I was a kid though. Like
Egg
it was
nightmares,
something-
like they're like
Yeah,
circling
yeah.
around.
We don't even have to talk about all the science behind it. But anyway, yes, that. But I never really liked them anyway. So
Okay.
But that bacon biscuit.
Bacon. Well, what about? I mean,
Do you
their
get-
country ham is really good. Their country fried steak is really good. Like they're normals, but they have
Yeah.
every once in a while they have like little specialty things, and you got to get them when you get them because
You had to get them on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But and they do not chin shit on anything.
No.
You get this good full serving.
a very healthy serving. Yes.
So bacon biscuit, let me ask you this. Do
Sure.
you do mustard on it? Like, do you do a sauce, a condiment, or do you do it just,
Get
bread
out.
and meat?
Get out of this mustard. Get out.
Some people have a condiment on their breakfast sandwich.
You mustard? Well,
I'm just saying what people, that's
I could
the
maybe
thing,
do
right?
spicy mustard, but like I hate mustard, period. But not on a breakfast sandwich. If there's anything, I'd put like a little bit of honey on it.
Well, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing. It's like for a sandwich in the afternoon, you don't think twice about it. You put a condiment on it, right? You don't just eat like a turkey and cheese and bread, do you?
Sometimes.
Oh, do you? Okay.
That depends. I don't know, but dang, mustard on a breakfast
Like,
sandwich.
think about it,
Do
though.
you do mustard on a breakfast?
I do not.
Okay, so that was you were just grabbing condiments out of the air.
No, I know I've
horseradish.
seen people.
What else? We got mayonnaise.
No, I've
if
seen
you, If you'd have
people-
said mayonnaise, I'd have lost my.
Mind. I have seen people do mustard specifically on a breakfast sandwich. And so
is
I didn't know if that was a
bizarre.
thing or if that was just what I have,
I want to know.
Do you do
you deserve to be outed if you put anything like that mustard on your.
Okay, that's a good question. We want to know, do you put
Yeah.
condiments,
kind
yes
of
or no, on a breakfast sandwich? Are condiments reserved for only lunch and dinner sandwiches?
Like I'll do ketchup with French fries or something like that.
Right.
But like,
Okay, but you do ketchup with like a hash brown in the morning?
that could be good.
Yeah. So see, I see where they exist sometimes, but
I could do without the condiments because sometimes they're just empty cow. I mean, I don't need it, but
And the amount of like sodium and sugar in ketchup you don't realize,
Right.
so it like adds up.
yeah, sure, heck yeah. What else, man? You have enough of this, it adds up. Why not?
Chardonnay.
You see, this is your
Chardonnay.
yeah, this is your James Chardonnay.
Vicky Childers, that's for you, girl. Chardonnay's more interesting half sister, Chardonnay. Y'all meet some Chardonnay.
It's really good. I need to get my fridge though. I need to get this stuff. It's about dang time. It's about dang time.
Ooh, it's a
In a
dry.
minute,
It's a
I'm gonna
dry
need a sentimental
one.
man
It's
or
a
woman.
1 on the scale. Does that seem like a 1?
This is a 1?
Yeah. 1 on the dryness scale.
1 on the dryness scale.
So it's Chardonnay, white wine. Do you think it'd be a little
Huh.
sweeter? But it's
Interesting.
actually a dry
Wow.
wine.
Well, I enjoy
delicious.
it very much.
I do too.
Like we usually talk about, like what would you mix it with? I feel like this is a good in a spritzer, some kind of day booze and day kind of like. I put it in some pink lemonade or something like that,
Ooh, yeah.
or you can almost do like a mimosa, like an orange juice type thing.
Yeah.
I'm not a big champagne guy.
You're not?
It's a little too. It's kind of like the claw, kind of white claw. They kind of like it hurt. It gives me heartburn.
Are you prone to heartburn? Like, does other stuff, or is that like, are you? Don't just hate on champagne,
I know. I've only really had it a handful of times, but I'm not. I don't know. I mean, of those type of drinks, and I don't know if I can. I mean, but that truly doesn't do it though. It doesn't give me the heartburn.
The burns. I personally, I would drop an ice cube in this or chill it, and then
Sure.
I would just have Chardonnay on its
Yeah,
own. It's so
that's
good. I
probably,
like
yeah.
it so good. I just would do it on its own.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Salads, some
Cheers.
fish, some chicken.
Oh, dude, fish. Yeah, I had some fish sticks last night in the air fryer. And if you don't know about air fryers,
We
you've
have
been living
got to
under a
talk
rock.
one session. Maybe we can have an offline conversation. Maybe that's a live video where we talk only air fryers. I've got
Magic.
so many thoughts on it.
it's magic.
It really is.
That's the only way my Neanderthal brain cannot comprehend how it works. So I only can say it's magic.
Chicken is half the time in the
It's
air
crazy.
fryer. Half the time. That's crazy.
I put some chicken fingers in there last night, and man, it was like perfect. Like it was crisp.
Yeah. Every time it's science. It's not like, I mean, when you do it in the oven, it's like, I don't know why, but sometimes it gets it right. Sometimes you gotta do a little longer. It's like, what happened?
Like, do you broil? Because like that gets slippery. It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
And it's in the pan. You gotta get the pan. You gotta
the cleanup of it is just one drawer, and you're like, yeah, just wash all
like
that
we're
out.
complaining, people would have killed for an oven back in the day. Like when it was invented. Now we're just like, yeah, no, man. I really like it. It was I was watching Disney Plus. I was watching Light and Magic. It is a you guys you don't have Disney Plus? You got to get Disney Plus.
My parents do.
Oh, cause the
grandparents do.
So I mean, man, there's a ton of amazing like stuff on the content on there. I found myself on there more than I do on Netflix or anything else, but Light and Magic is really cool. I mean, if you're into filmmaking, if you're into the behind the scenes, Star Wars, Jurassic Park, if you're into anything, it's about LIM or ILM, Industrial Light and Magic. Yeah, ILM. And it was those guys that did, built the models and invented new cameras for Star Wars and
where's this coming
the
from?
model makers.
Where's this going?
So that's where I made fish sticks and I watched this. I was watching this.
I was like, how on earth? I'm trying to follow your train.
It's hard. It's hard.
And that train was going.
Train days, railroad days.
Yeah.
Good luck following me. But no, I had my fish sticks. I was eating like an otter. I was on the couch.
Like an otter.
And I had my fish sticks on my belly.
That's such an old man move.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, man.
Gosh.
Don't tell Katie I was eating on the couch. But I was just eating my fish sticks, and I had my pretzel bites and
What
my
do you do?
water.
Okay, now this is a real kid.
Watching
kid meets the old man. Do
Yeah.
you do a condiment with the fish stick?
So no, I didn't actually.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. So we're going down there. So
Do tell.
yeah, I had the meal before that was
Most people call that the
tell,
appetizer.
the appy was some like pot sticker things.
Oh
And it
yeah,
had some
yeah,
soy sauce on
yeah.
there.
Ooh, yeah. Wonton pot
Yeah,
sticker.
like little things, and they're really good. And I ate them all up. So there was some resonant soy sauce, and I didn't think about it, but it was kind of a happy mistake because the chicken fingers sat in that kind of residue soy sauce, and it was.
Chef's kiss. I love soy sauce too. Talk about salt intake though. That sodium
yeah.
high. I do
I'm a
love
big
some
salt
soy
guy,
sauce.
though.
Speaking of condiments.
Big salt guy. Oh my god! Look
When we're
at this.
older.
Well, how are you?
Get him an apron. Get
What
him
is this amateur hour?
hole in your chin.
Man, what is happening?
That's all over you.
I do this all the time. I spill on myself. Is that another old man trait? Just spilling on yourself?
I don't know. William does the same thing. He
just
cannot eat a
spill.
meal. And the nicer the clothes he has on, the more he's guaranteed to spill.
What does it matter? I ruin so much, like pants and stuff, and that's just.
And then the classic man move when you guys do that is you do this. I can't believe it. It's like you can't believe it, and you're
Like what I
so
did.
shocked. Yeah, and I'm like,
do it
William, sir,
twice a week.
every meal.
Yeah.
This is 3 meals, 7 days a week.
Classic.
The surprise.
So that's
look
some
is always-
whining. That was some whining.
That's some whining.
That was some whining. Let's. I'm an expert at spilling on my shirt. Let's look at some experts that are actual experts.
What's up, Woodford? I am coming at you today with a new video of a new variation of a deadlift with a kettlebell. Now, there are probably 100 different ways you could deadlift with any kind of short bar, any kind of Romanian deadlift or kettlebell deadlift. I'm gonna show you just an upgrade to this. I like to do this with my clients. Obviously, I like to keep it conservative, low weight, functional. So what I have here is a 45-pound kettlebell. Yes, it depends on who you are. You can lift a whole lot more. You can do just low reps and everything else. But I like to keep in mind that we are trying to protect our low back. In fact, we are trying to protect the muscles around your hips that are basically called your iliopsoas. Those are the muscles that usually pull whenever we try to go bend down and tie our shoe, okay? So what happens is your muscles will actually pull, and it thinks that your spine is being compromised. We want to make sure that doesn't happen. So in order for this to achieve this, I want your heels right here on the rubber. You're gonna grab this kettlebell, you're gonna slowly come up, follow through with your hips, and then you're gonna slowly come down, keeping your legs straight and put it behind that heel line. Then coming straight back up, just like this. Slow and controlled. Remember to touch that kettlebell every single time. I like to do a set of 15. You can do 2 or 3 sets, whatever you feel comfortable with. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. Thank you.
Experts.
This is Morgan from Roselle Spirits again. Just a reminder, if any of this grabs your attention, we deliver. There's a 50% chance it's gonna be me. Sorry about that in advance. Please stay safe. I will happily bring it to you. Don't drink and drive. You can call me at the number right here.
A little bit.
I'm really
Little
excited
gin
about this
rummy.
other lash because after this other
ready?
lash,
Ready?
yeah, I'm ready. Okay.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
I'm trying to think of a good. All right.
Do I need to turn? I can turn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Telling you, this is no time
Oh,
at
yeah.
all.
Oh yeah.
She's just making it happen.
Oh, I can
You
feel
can come get your hair done and then just get a set of these.
Right, why not?
Add it
Today,
on.
It just makes you.
That's right.
I don't know.
Are we
I
doing
just
it-
always feel like, oh my gosh, like it opens your eye up so much.
Are we doing everything backwards, Holly? Like normally, do people do the hair first and then everything else, or
It just depends, not necessarily.
okay?
You mean like if you're like and for an event?
Oh, for like an appointment, like someone comes in, it's like, I want the works, man.
I want the works.
I'm sure she didn't sound like that, but I mean,
I
you know
think
what I
they
mean?
usually do. So that's
I want the works.
That's right. Wax my neck.
I'm
put
sorry.
my lashes on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why do they sound like
Why do you always
Star
have to
Wars
have that
character?
voice?
Hey, it's Madonna at Bluegrass Traditions, and the sale continues. Please get in while we still have your size. If you have an affair to attend, a hot afternoon, look what we have, all on sale. Please come see us.
What's up, Woodford? My name is Tyler Howard. I'm originally from Glasgow, Kentucky. Been doing insurance for about 4 years now, and I'm excited to help the folks in Woodford with any auto, home, or life.
What's up, Woodford? It's Stacia again. So I want to tell you a little bit about our services. We offer voice, we offer fiber and cybersecurity. I'm basically like the quarterback for the football team. You come to me, we'll set up an appointment with my team of professionals. They're amazing, and we'll help you find the best business solution to make your business successful. Contact me below.
See, experts.
Experts. We're experts in whining. They're experts
We
in
are.
other things.
We
I mean,
are experts
everybody's
in
got their
whining.
skill sets.
Yeah, that's true. Stay in your lane. Okay.
You want to know, though, what's current.
I need to know. I need to be current.
You know, so if you have the day off, you know, now that the kids are back, the pool is still open for another month. So don't forget about that splash pad, that pool, those slides, that lazy river, all the things.
There should be an adult pool day where like adults can just go in the pool.
Yeah, kids are back in school and adults
Yes.
just
Get them out of
splash
there.
around.
Yeah.
You guys have been hearing lots about pickleball. Courts are open, outside, inside. There's still so much good weather to be had because we go into the fall. So don't forget about the walking trail at the park, the disc golf course, all the things. But one thing you do need to figure out is what you can do this fall because Smart Start soccer, flag football, taekwondo,
So jealous.
tennis, all the things are coming out soon. And they have a fall program guide as well that's coming out really soon. But
VWCParksandRec.com.
.com. Sign up because you don't want to miss out on all those fun things that they've got going on. Lots of programming.
Lots and lots of programming. Yeah.
Oh, I have a couple fun facts about Falling Springs. Do you know roughly how many acres they run?
This is gonna be really, really dumb. 40.
No, like 400. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of acreage to mow and to keep, you
Put a
know,
zero in
keep like well.
400?
Mm-hmm. And then how many parks in town do you think they run?
Ooh,
Because people think just like, oh, the county park or Big Spring Park.
shoot. That's like the two. Like I go 1, 2, and I'm like, what else?
You get your hands out.
Shoot. Do they do like the cemeteries too, or is that the city?
No, that's the city.
City. All
Yeah.
right. Tell me, what is it?
It's like 7 parks they run.
Wow.
Yeah. Because you know, think
Walter
about,
Bradley, right? Did
No,
do it?
they don't.
No?
Actually don't do that one. That's a midway group. But you think about some of the neighborhood parks like Marewood and Stonegate.
Oh,
and some
yeah,
of
yeah,
those
yeah.
have
I
parks.
forget about those. Yeah.
So anyway, fascinating. It's
do a
amazing
lot.
what all they do. So check that out though at Parks and Rec, and thank a Parks and Rec worker if you see them, Rich or Aaron or any of the guys there. Tiffany,
Mm-hmm.
they do phenomenal things, and they have such good programming, and they try to keep it affordable for everyone, and they have scholarships even at that.
They do a lot more than you think, clearly.
Clearly, yeah.
So that's pretty
so
cool.
good.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
You learn
welcome.
something new every day. You know what we need to do is get you. So you know how I did the teenage dirtbag trend. We need to get you need to send me some of your pictures. I'll make you one. Yeah, we got it. We got to do it. We got to
right.
do it.
There's some bad ones.
Well, because we were some of the first. I feel like. Well, I mean, I guess when things were happening, to experience some Woodford weekends. And Woodford Weekends has definitely changed since we were little. I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely different. I mean, it used to be, I remember a lot of just kind of the Kroger parking lot,
Right.
you know?
Or not even Kroger, the gravel parking lot where Thoroughbred Square is.
Oh, wow. I don't think I ever, we've
never
talked about
did
this
that?
before.
Yeah. The
we've-
rocks is what we
yeah,
call
the
it.
rocks, yeah.
I was like, the gravel. No, the rocks.
Nice.
Okay, so Woodford Weekends, we have both Railroad Days and Night Market to tell you about. But we wanted to tell you, because these two things are coming up really quickly. We have Railroad Days, which has a ton of free activities. So, Corey, what we want you to do is go on there and plan out your whole weekend. It's the 27th and 28th, so a Saturday and a Sunday. There's a ton of free activities. There's two things that are paid for. So the Nostalgia Station, the Train Museum, it's only $1.50 for kids, but that is an experience that is ticketed, and you can buy tickets there on site. And then the other ticketed experience is the Bluegrass Rail Museum Railroad passenger train. So you can actually
that's
take a
cool,
ride.
yeah.
So yeah, it's a 90-minute phenomenal ride, but you'll definitely want to sign up for that, and you can buy tickets through them.
Go see the little version, then go to the big version.
That's right. But the free activities, guys, we have things like face painting out at Huffman Pavilion at the county park, trackless train rides. We're calling those Happy Henry rides for little Henry Childers. And then
That's
we
really
have
cool.
a lot like food trucks and other things that are going on out there, face painting, a book reading. We've got a movie night on Saturday downtown. We have the libraries doing
Is that the
story
Thomas the
time.
Train thing?
Yes. And tons of great activities. There's free walking tours, free driving tours. You do have to sign up for some just to register so they'll know. The Huntertown Interpretive Park has the Riney B Railroad tour at 10 a.m. both Saturday and Sunday. So a ton of stuff going on. It's all about just planning your experience. And of course, eat somewhere like Ricardo's. That was an old train station.
That's right.
How
That's
fun
right.
would that be? Or Wallace Station. It's got train.
That's true too. I think in Ricardo's they have some of those old pictures still of what it used to look like, and that always makes me happy to see that history.
Exactly. So
History.
check that out. And the night market is at Heartland of Versailles. It's August 25th, 4:30 to 7:30. We have amazing vendors. We have a DJ. We have food. We have all kinds of things. It's going to be the place to be.
DJ. Is it
Era.
which DJ is it?
Throwdown sounds.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Throwdown sounds.
That's what I thought. Gotta love him. Gotta love Mr. Drew. Man, it's railroad. I mean, it almost goes. I mean, it really does go hand in hand with what we're getting ready to talk about. I mean, the Midway Distilling Company, Bluegrass Distillers, baby.
That's right.
And they've got it right here. It's all Midway. It's got the train in the front here, reclaimed and recarred. Sorry, I'm joking. Charred.
I was like,
I'm joking.
Gotta talk
We're
to
doing
him.
the Recharred Oak Barrel Finished Rye Whiskey today. One of my faves, if not my fave. It's the release, the reclaimed and recharred release. Rather than retiring a used barrel, we have them recoppered and fired. We then refill these mature. How do you say mature? How do you say it?
Mature.
Okay, because some people go mature, and it's like, dude, for real. It could be two separate words, and I could be an idiot. Mature workhorses. So these mature workhorses, these barrels with spirit previously aged in new barrels to impart a nuanced secondary finish.
I have only one critique on that. If you could from now on, every time you say horses or anything, if you could go back to that Southside Stallion move, You could just do that when you do your
Just every time.
horses.
Here we go, ready?
Pop.
Pop goes the weasel.
That sounds delicious, though. Reclaimed and recharred.
Yeah. Ooh, I poured myself a little healthy.
Oh,
What's-a-daisy?
healthy.
You want a little? You can.
Yeah, I'll take a little
Little
sniffer.
sniff.
Absolutely. There's nothing more railroad than this. So I think you should have yourself a little Bluegrass Distillers cocktail on railroad days.
Absolutely, and man, it's just the art. You know, and I was thinking about this because I had all the bottles lined up
That smells
earlier,
delicious.
and just the art. I mean, it's just it's got cool desk real estate. You know, with the coin and a cool collectible real estate.
Yeah.
All their rye releases. It's just cool. It's got the railroad, the X right there.
Part of all bourbon drinking,
Crossing.
bourbon is great and the product itself, but it's like you said, I think something for you to like have this on your shelf in an office
Yes.
or at your home. It's just such a good conversational piece and a story.
It's
and
eclectic
Yeah.
looking.
So,
you know, and the colors are. I like those colors.
but you guys, together when you have people over, they say, "What is that?" And you can, and everybody's got a story
Everybody
about
loves
it, so
local brew.
I think that's awesome.
Here we go.
What you think?
Man.
That is,
oak.
it didn't smell like it had a bite as much as some of the
I mean,
others.
it's got a bite, but it's
mean,
a
bourbon
smooth.
has a bite,
Yeah, it comes through the nose. I mean, that oak.
Yeah.
It's that oak that I really, really like. It's like a campfire
Yeah.
almost. You know, like it's just
That Kentucky hug.
it is that Kentucky hug. Absolutely. I mean, it's great. I love it. It's just Midway. And they got these cool glasses, and they got a lot of cool. If you watched the last episode, we didn't have the bourbon, but we took you on back to the tour that
Right.
Katie and I did a while back, and they've got some great merch. And you guys got great merch over at the
Visitor
business center,
both in Versailles and Midway.
where the chamber is, because it's the business circle brought to you by Woodford County Chamber of Commerce. Yes, so
Perfect.
you've got a lot of merch down there, but we're talking about something else right now. Well, what is that?
That is #Career Ready. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
YouTube
Jimmy
video?
Fallon, I
Yeah,
always
Jimmy
get that
Fallon.
video.
Yeah, hashtag.
Hashtag.
So, the kids these days probably don't even know what a hashtag is. They're probably thinking we're old and trying to.
Well, it was
be
the
hip.
pound button. right?
Yeah,
It's like-
that's right.
yeah.
But we still
Pound.
have it. It's still a thing, and it's called #Career Ready. So the Women in Business, Woodford Women in Business Group, it's just a great group of women. Anybody can join it. We meet once a month. But also to give back to the community, there is a group that has signed up to be mentors, and we haven't been able to do this in COVID, but are going back into the high school to mentor and to shepherd girls from sophomores to seniors on their hive time. So there's kind of a 4-part series where we talk about things like, your digital footprint and making sure they know what to do on now that all these social mediums are online
Right.
and things that are online
That's
stay
smart.
online forever.
Yeah, that's
they
smart.
can live on. And so it's just kind of professional development. It's mentorship. It's one-on-one. It's phenomenal. A lot of these programs, there's been some great success stories that have come out of it. So if you are interested in being a mentor, or if you have a student in the high school and you want them to be a mentee, there's both a sign up on both ends of that. And of course, going into the high school, there's background checks and all sorts of things. So we work
Sure.
with them to make sure it's totally legitimate, and we go in and kind of do that that career readiness. So that, my friend, is what's happening right now at the chamber.
I wish I'd have had that when I was younger, because I mean, obviously growing up, you've got, MySpace kind of started to hit the
Yeah. scene,
and then, then Facebook, when it was just, you had to have a college email, and then they opened that up, and it's just.
We honestly grew up even when text messages started to become a thing,
Yeah.
and then people can save a picture or a text
How-
message, thing, and
I mean, even before that, it was AOL.
yeah, and the messenger.
Yes, AOL,
Chat or
AOL
whatever.
Chat or Messenger. Yeah. And I remember there were kind of like preliminary chat rooms, I think,
Right.
in some
Yeah.
things. And it was, I never really it was mostly like a group of us right after school or something would get on, and you'd look for the little, I can't remember what it was, but you'd hear bling, bling, or something like,
Yeah,
something like
or
that.
like a green dot, or something.
Yeah, I think it was either Coup Cooley 44 or Coup Master Coup. I've had Coup Master Coup. It was a nickname they made up for me in like elementary school. And I always thought it was great because it sounded either like a rap name,
Yeah.
but for me it was more like it sounded like a Jedi name, like from Star Wars, Coup Master Coup. Anyways, good, very solid. I mean, that is up there with like you should be teaching kids about like taxes and interviews and stuff in school. Like that's right
Very
up that
important.
same alley, I think. But man, this has been a back in the studio show. We got it. We did it. We've done it. We've done
Go
it.
team.
Speaking of hashtags, though, you can follow hashtags and you can follow on like Instagram. The What's Up Woodford hashtag, and as part of everything else. So whenever anybody posts and tags, you see it, and it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So follow us is what he's saying.
Absolutely.
Right?
Follow us. Facebook group, Facebook page. We have a podcast. We have all the things on everything. We have all the things on everything. So there's really no excuse.
we're coming at you in all the angles, all the formats.
Coming at you. All right, guys.
Friends.
Linky.
Good to see you again
Yep.
here in the studio.